Hello and welcome to Perfect Person. I'm Miles Bonsignore, Perfect Person. I have been doing all sorts of fantastic things for pretty much my entire life. My socks don't match. And
that's perfect.
And that's perfect in a way. I did dance in high school, so that's also perfect for me.
Very perfect.
Because not only am I athlete, but I'm also artist. So I'm sitting here with my lovely, sweet wife, Sarah Bonsignore. Sarah?
That's me. Yes.
Yes.
What can I do for you?
Sarah, thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me.
So glad that you're here.
You made me be here. I had no choice. I want everyone to know.
Yeah, we wanted to talk about something very important and
super serious.
Very serious.
So
yeah,
serious.
we're super serious about this.
So serious.
Oh God, don't love the baby voice. And speaking of a baby voice, we're having a baby. There it is.
Miles, no, that's supposed to be a bigger thing.
Sorry, you want to? Sorry.
Yes, let's do it again. Speaking of
a really big secret.
Life.
Yeah,
Inspiration. Can we get some music in the background?
Yeah. I'll put it in a post. Fish.
God.
Yeah.
Beginnings.
Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Bugs.
Uh-oh.
Grass.
Yeah. Are you doing sort of like a beginning of a National Geographic?
Yeah.
Okay,
and then we're like, light. And then we go.
Yeah.
And I'm having a baby.
And
Sarah's having a baby.
Sarah's having a baby.
The father is Miles.
That's right. I am the father.
Miles, you can't burp.
I'm really sorry.
You can't burp. You can't.
No, it was disrespectful.
All right. I want everyone. I want everyone to know he does this burp thing, but he also hacks loogies.
Don't tell people about my loogies.
No. I think you should go see an ENT.
How dare you?
No, because it's like you are pretty perfect.
Yeah.
God damn it, I love you. You are, as my mother said, the most amazing contemporary young man.
Yeah.
I really hit the jackpot.
That's him.
But God damn it, these loogies. I'll be from across the house. I just want everyone to know. Across the house, I will hear.
Okay, don't. I'm in the comfort of my own home.
Yeah, I know.
I'm in the comfort of my own. Do you want me to? Sorry,
and I'm gross.
And so you're telling me that you'd rather I hold the loogie? I hold the loogie at the line.
I think there's a different way. You're performative about it. I think you're.
You think I'm performing?
Yeah, I think you're demonstrative.
For who am I performing? You?
Yeah.
So I'm performing my loogies too?
I think subconsciously you're wanting attention.
Well, there it is. Speaking of attention,
yeah.
I do think you got pregnant for attention.
Oh my God. Honestly, I'm loving it. I will say though, yeah. I don't even know what to say to that.
Yeah.
You kind of get away with, you're like, I'm pregnant. So
I'm pregnant.
Sorry, I can't do that.
Sorry, I'm pregnant.
And yeah, have I used that card with you?
Every day of my life.
Yeah, but I don't care.
You deserve it.
Thank you. And I am building, I'm building fingernails, okay?
Well, it's not like you're inventing them in the lab.
Okay, sir. Sit back and relax, recline, and leave the room, okay? I am building goddamn fingernails.
That's right. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
You are building
my God.
fingernails.
You almost really, yeah.
Yeah. And you're deserving, and no, you do, it's a magical thing that you're doing.
Yeah.
It's sort of like witchcraft.
Cool.
Yeah. That's kind of cool.
I'm a witch.
And our child's going to be born in just a few months here.
Yep.
Which is crazy.
We are not ready.
No, certainly not ready in any way.
Not at all.
But I guess I'm psyched to put the baby in a Bjorn, go get a coffee.
The Bjorn part is seemingly cute. I'm excited for that. I Miles, I don't know. I'm waiting till I meet this bro.
Yeah, we don't really know.
Not that he'll be a bro, but
it'll be. Well, I hope not. Not in my house.
If
our child isn't a thespian, there's no sports allowed in our house.
No, I was an athlete. I'm sorry.
No child of mine.
You can be. I'm sorry.
Baseball.
I was in varsity softball. First of all,
I want our child to be sort of a little artsy fartsy soft boy. Is my real goal.
You can't want them to be anything. They just got to be.
I guess that's true.
You got to give them all the information, all the love. And then they'll figure out who they goddamn
We
want to be.
introduce them to pro wrestling and to the great works of the last 5 years on Broadway.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're going to be cool.
Yeah. That will be fun. I think the cool part is it's like, oh yeah, then they're going to have a personality and it's going to be, we're such narcissists. It'll be half of our personalities.
Yeah. What am I looking forward to? Looking at myself. I think so. Looking at a little me. No, I mean, I hope he gets obviously our best qualities.
Yeah.
Maybe my nose.
Yeah. Well, if he gets my nose, it's going to be tough.
Well, it wasn't tough for you.
Tough as a kid. Well, it's been tough.
No, it wasn't.
No, it's been.
You never talk about it.
Let me open up about it right now. My nose is the key to my soul, and I was bullied a lot.
Were you? No, you weren't.
Yeah,
you've never talked to me about this.
They'd draw big pictures.
No, they would
they'd
not.
Draw big nose
they
pictures.
would not. Shut up.
They'd draw really big nose
no,
pictures.
No, they wouldn't.
And they'd say, "Look at him. Look at him. He's got a beak. He's like a bird."
Really?
No, they didn't get bullied. No, not for my nose.
Not that. Am I bullying you now by being like, "Were you bullied?"
Were you bullied because you should be?
Fucking, I would have bullied you. No, I'm kidding. Obviously,
that's a good little slight to ask someone. Hey, were you bullied?
Yeah, that's actually really rude of me. Hey, were you bullied for your ugly face? That's so awful.
Were you bullied for being just like a bad guy?
Yeah, were you bullied for your bad personality?
But we're on here today to really fix dating for everyone.
Yeah.
Well, because we're married and we've won the game of love.
Yeah. Although I do think being married is a little embarrassing. I do. I think having a baby and being married is a little embarrassing. It's so not cool.
Yeah.
No, it's heteronorm, but it's also my husband. I feel and we're having a baby.
Is it cringe? Yeah.
It's cringe.
How do we have a baby without being cringe?
I've been trying to figure this out since the day the conception happened. I feel like being
That'll be the title of the episode. How to have a baby without being cringe.
We're just so chill about it. Gender reveal, there is no gender. Okay,
obviously.
Fuck you.
Yeah, that's right.
I don't know. We just have to live our truth.
We just have to be rad as hell. Like John Mulaney and Olivia Munn are doing.
All right, but that's also embarrassing. People that are worried about being cool, that's more embarrassing than there's another line. There's a level.
If you're too worried about being cool,
you only exist in cool if you don't care about being cool. It's the catch-22, my friend.
Okay, yeah, that's tough.
So we just gotta be whatever ourselves.
Yeah, that's tough.
Are we panicking?
We're panicking.
Are we so panicking about being parents?
We're how do we do it?
Yeah, how do we be cool now? Whatever. We're not cool though. We never were cool, Miles.
Yeah, parts I'm excited about. I feel like it'll give me credibility.
Oh yeah.
People will be like, that guy's a dad. He's so smart.
Yeah, but there's lots of bad dads out
there. Definitely. There's a lot of bad dads. I don't think that inherently it makes you smarter to be a dad at all. Yeah. I really think it doesn't. But I think people would do.
You're in charge of a life.
Yeah.
That's cool.
2. Yeah. Mine.
Yeah.
The child's. Let's take some calls. As always, the number is 424-284-9614. And we're going to be taking people's dating questions because obviously we're good at dating. Both of us did a lot of dating.
Miles, God. I mean, you did meet me out in the field, but I wish you really saw me.
You wish I really saw you crush ass?
I was just good.
I know.
No, I want you to see a drone of me, the bigger scope of how I dominated for a couple of years.
But see, I also wish that you could have seen me in the field.
No, that's disgusting. I refuse to imagine you with anyone else.
Yeah, that's true.
Are we so overconfident and we think we killed it? And
we're the worst. We're the worst at ever.
Do you think a lot of people are that's weird because they were the worst date of my life?
We're anyway, so I'm pretty cool. We're just not good at conversation.
I will say it too. I made so many blunders. I said this before, but I liked people that didn't like me for so long. I mortified myself.
Yeah.
I totally embarrassed myself in front of multiple guys.
I've been there, yeah.
I got rejected. I got ghosted. And as my mom said, as I was crying to her one time, ghosting shouldn't be allowed. And she said, Sarah, I think it's a soft pass.
Yeah, and it is.
And it is, and then that helped me a little bit. It's it's okay.
Now, I think I've also made so many hilarious dating blunders.
Yeah.
I told you about the thing where I put my phone number in the phone. Have I told you this? It's a good story. Well, I was in the car. We're going back from a group hang. This was I was living in New York in a taxi going uptown. Girl sitting next to me. I thought we'd been flirting. I don't think that was the case.
Oh no.
She has her phone out.
Yeah.
She kind of like, and
Oh
her
no,
phone
I don't like where this is going.
Her phone is sort of like in her right hand. I'm on her right side.
I don't like where this is going.
She sort of like, I assume that she's discreetly trying to be like, put your phone number in my phone without like attracting the attention of the group. And so she kind of, and so I take her phone. I was like, wow, it's so chill. This is a sick ass move.
Yeah.
I take her phone, put my number in it, hand it back to her. Never texted me. I don't even think she's aware that my phone number was in her phone. I felt so humiliated when I realized that she was not giving me her phone to put my number in.
Oh,
she just sort of like handed, and I kind of grabbed it and was like, oh, this is sick. And it was just like nothing. It was just me being like, oh, she clearly wants my phone number.
Do you think she didn't even know at all though? Do you think like there's a possibility she didn't know you did anything to her phone?
I don't think she knew I put my number in her phone.
So then you're cool.
No, yeah. Like, I don't think that she was like, what are you doing? I think she like literally, it was so seamless.
But maybe she was into you and
then she
this
just
is how
never
I thought.
texted the number.
Yeah.
That's true too.
In reverse, I was doing some stand up in New York and there was this guy that gave me his number and, I gave him my number.
Yeah.
He was cool, whatever. Totally fine. And
Are you okay? You're crying.
And my guy, that was the love of my life. And look where I am now, if only. A week later I saw him at like another open mic.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey, he didn't call me. What's up with that?
No.
You know, like I confronted him. I was like, I'm a strong woman. Like, so you're going to take my number and not call me? Like, wow, you missed your chance, bro. Like, I'm smoking and you missed your chance. And he was like, I did text you. And I was like, no, you didn't. You
Sarah.
didn't text me. Okay, I would know because I'm smoking and I'm in the prime of my life.
Oh,
and he was like, no, truly, I texted you. And then I had to be like, wait, what? And then he was like, showed me a text. And he's like, yeah, I texted you. And I was like, that's not my number. He's like, this is the number you put in. It said from Sarah. I looked at my contact and I put my number in wrong.
Yeah, I bet there's a lot of
but
like
it was too late. It was too late. It was too late. We never like went on a date or hooked up. Like I had already by that point, by the way, because I was so mad, I had hooked up with his friend. I forgot about that part. Oh yeah.
Wait, sorry. You were so mad at him. You put the number on your phone wrong. You're like, this guy didn't text me. So you hooked up with his friend to be like, man, this guy really should have texted me.
Yeah, I was like,
you put the number in wrong?
Yeah. So I went
Sarah,
there.
that's crazy.
So I went there being like, I went there and it was like another guy at the mic. It was so bad. Just gross. Like just gross. Just and I was like,
that is a story that I did not know and is so fucking funny.
It's really embarrassing and I'm humiliating. Okay. No, I was just like, And then I was like, I hooked up with his friend. I didn't want to hook up with his friend. I wanted to hook up with him. But by the way, too late, hooked up with his friend. Then I hooked up with his friend for a couple of months. And this guy, by the way, we were living in New York. The only book he owned was How to Live Cheaply in New York on his bedside table.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's
fun. You know that John Waters, like, they don't have books, don't go home with him. He had one book.
And it was not
it was basically coupons, okay? It was basically coupons. And I hooked up with that guy for 6 months. Yeah. And he didn't like me back. So let me answer all your problems because, baby, I solved it.
Yeah, wow.
But I did meet the love of my life. So
me. Right?
Oh,
me? Oh, sorry.
Sorry. Yeah. No, yes, you.
Yeah,
yes, you.
that's right. We had a magical whirlwind romance.
Yeah.
That turned into a marriage that turned into us being presumptive.
And I'll say
parents.
it. I dated 6 years hard and fast and wild. God, I'm thinking
You're like
I'm
reliving
sounding,
the glory days.
Yeah,
right
I feel like I'm sounding really cool, and then we're gonna play back, and it's
people are like, "Wow,
so embarrassing."
These two people.
Yeah, so humiliating.
I think people are like, "It's good they found each other."
Yeah, because they are narcissists. Yeah, so I dated for a long time. I found you, and I came home our second night, and I knew, and then you moved in 3 months later.
That's right.
But I loved you. I will say it right away.
I loved you right away. I did.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna go cry.
I know. It's emotional. No, I loved you right away. And it was just, we had so much fun together immediately. We still do.
No, I think we're gonna have lots of fun together. I think like, what am I worried about? Like if you're going to this, like I'm such an extrovert and I love throwing parties and I love going out and and my career and all those things, I want those to continue to flourish. And I know it's just going to be a little bit different, and I get a little scared because I'm like, it's going to be the same. And then you have all these other parents being like, yeah, right. Like your whole life is going to be different. And you're like, I know, but like maybe there's a version.
But I think I think that's true. And your life will inherently be different. But I think about my parents and like, I actually feel like they did a good job of like having their own things that were rich, that were their own lives. Like my dad was always building things. My mom was always crafting and creating things and cooking. And like she liked all this stuff before she had kids.
We'd have to ask my mom because all I remember her is being obsessed with me, my parents.
Yeah.
So
oh my God,
I don't.
it's so embarrassing.
So I don't know if they had any other interests.
Well, we'll obviously talk more about being parents. But would you like to take some calls?
Yeah, I am nervous about this part.
As always, the number is 424-284-9614, and we're about to open these phone lines. Are you ready, Sarah? To not only answer the phones, but we also have to tell people that we're pregnant.
Okay, all right. That's good practice, actually.
Here we go.
Okay.
Hello and welcome to Perfect Person. What's your name and where you're calling from?
My name is Aries, and I'm from Indianapolis.
I'm here with my lovely, sweet wife, Sarah. What's your problem and how you doing?
Hi.
So, oh my goodness, hello. Okay, so I have an issue. So, backstory is that I'm a college student, I'm a lesbian, I'm 21, and I'm just trying to get dates out here. Like, I'm just trying to like live my life, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Amazing,
But
yeah.
my issue is I always have crushes on people that don't like me back, or the people that I like, I don't know how to act around them. And then it's just like, I don't know how to be myself. I don't know what to do.
Oh, I feel you.
Oh, first of all, I feel like we should just tell you we have a big secret.
News.
We have a big news for you, and it's that we're having a baby.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Not many people know, but now you know.
Now
Aries.
you know. Yeah, we're having a baby in December,
Oh my God,
we're just
fantastic.
we wanted to tell you first, Aries. We wanted to really get that information out there and to let you know that we're gonna be parents.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Well, back to more important things.
Yeah. More
Dating.
importantly, you like people that don't like you back.
And then you also don't know how to
Right.
act around, like you don't know how to act around like your crushes, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay, so I used to love people that didn't like me back. It was kind of my kink, you could say.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it just was,
Rejection kink.
it was just like, it was like, oh, you don't like me? Oh, you must be onto something because I don't like me either.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you're genius.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, you don't like me? Well, I'm in love with you.
Yeah, I am turned on, okay, by that. I totally get it. It's one of those things where it just like, I don't know if you have to like grow out of it or go through it. And this
Yeah.
is so lame. And I'm so embarrassed to even like say this out loud.
Fucking say it.
Yeah. But you just like, it is one of those things where you have to like grow to like yourself even more.
Sarah?
I
Wow,
know.
that's
I know
huge.
it's so embarrassing.
No. Let's sit in that. Let's just enjoy that for a second.
Bye.
But it's true because like
Yeah.
I like liked people that were taken for a while too.
Yeah.
Like if you had like a girlfriend, I was like, you're the hottest man I've ever met,
Yeah, right.
because it was just like, I couldn't have you.
You
So
were
it was
the
like,
other woman. Yeah.
Yeah, it was this was like,
Yeah.
not, it was safe almost like, and sometimes I think they say about like unrequited love is it's safe to be there because you know it can't really happen. So there's like some theories out there that
Yeah.
it's like, it's safe to be in unrequited love because then it's not possible in
Yeah,
some ways.
right, yeah.
So you're like, I get to live in this like crush because like having a crush is like, it's a sick, you know?
A new crush. That's that nice stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's that feeling of just being like, oh my God.
I don't know about you, Aries, but like I it's all I could think about when I have when I would have a big crush, like it would like get me like going like running faster when I was like, oh, like running. I'm not kidding.
You would run faster?
Yeah, I would be like, I got this crush, and like it would be like, for them. All of a sudden, I would like pick out a new outfit, and I'm like, what would they think I would look like this in this outfit?
Yeah,
like
right.
I became like, it was like my motivator.
All my crushes were on like the same dance team. And so I'd be like, oh my gosh, I have to impress these.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
But sometimes I think that's like a motivator.
Yeah. I had crushes on these two girls and then they started dating each other.
Oh my
And
God. Oh no. That's the worst. It's one of those things you have to grow out of, but like it is like one of those things where it just takes lessons of being like, if you don't like me like back, like, oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
Live with the pain for a little bit because it like hurts.
Yeah.
but like try not to be turned on by that pain.
Don't be turned on by pain and rejection and sorrow.
Because I think periods of my life I was.
Yeah. It's fun to be like the chaser also. And you're also like, unfortunately, it's like a challenge. And you're like, oh yeah, you don't like me? Well, I'm going to be so charming. You don't have a choice.
Yes.
Like you don't even know what I'm capable of. Check this dance move out. And then you sort of do a little. But I do. Yeah. I remember doing that specifically, or being like, I'm going to just look so cool standing over here by the freaking drinks at this party that everyone's eyes are on me. And then unfortunately, the truth is that no one is paying attention.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also years later, they may come back. Like people I was obsessed with.
Yeah.
That I like tortured me. You know, like in some ways I don't even know if they knew it.
Your rejection kink, they sort of satisfied.
Yeah, they knew my rejection kink. Years later, they came back and like had a crush on me. And I was like, sick. You know?
You're like, fucking awesome.
And then I would have sex with them then. But
yeah, that's good. Yeah, right, exactly.
But, you know?
I think like with any sort of rejection, a big lesson for me was just being like, if you don't like me, then you're not the right person that I need to be dating.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So what you're saying is that I have to like build my own confidence. And if people don't like me, then that's like completely fine.
That's right.
Exactly.
Absolutely. All right, Aries, thank you so much for calling in. You rock. And we'll talk to you later. Now the iPad's dead, so we got a funky little text going on. And here we go. We're calling some people back here. Hello. This is Miles Bonsignore from Perfect Person. And we are so happy that you called earlier, and we're here to call you back.
And this is his wife, Sarah.
Oh my gosh.
Well, first of all, we have a huge news for you. What's your name?
Selden.
Wait,
Selden?
that's a great name to consider.
Oh, that's a really good name. Selden, we are so happy that you called in because we have some news for you.
And we haven't told that many people.
We haven't told that many people, and we're excited to really share the news with one of our closest friends, Selden. Selden, we're having a baby in December.
Oh my gosh. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. I know. We're absolutely, with
It's me.
Sarah.
I'm actually the one having the baby.
Sarah's having the baby, not
Miles
me.
will be watching, but I will be having the baby.
I'll be hanging out, and Sarah will be having the baby. Yeah.
He'll be holding my hand, but I'll be having the baby.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, that's awesome, guys.
Thank
Congrats.
you.
Thank you so much. Now that you know that we're sort of wise incoming parents, what is your problem that you need solving this evening?
I basically have a friend who is something that like wouldn't.
We lost them.
Yeah, but I can call them back. Selden, are you there?
Oh my God. No, this is Selden's best friend, Michaela.
Selden's best friend, Michaela. Wait.
Did you hang up the phone, Michaela?
No, I didn't. Selden and I are in different states.
Wait, are you fucking
What?
kidding me?
Oh my God, wait, what? Because
No,
we just
fucking-
lost our
Selden
call
and I
with
have been
Selden.
friends since 6th grade.
Wait, no fucking way.
So
Yeah.
we were on the phone with Selden, and then we were answering a question, and then we got hung up on it, or we hung up, or we don't know what happened. So we thought we called back.
Wait, I thought I
Selden's
called.
number.
Maybe it was just a similar area code. Wait, are you fucking with us?
Yes.
No, I'm actually not. It's the same area code.
Yeah, no, the area code is 60.
Selden Show.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's what's going to go on. Well, first of all, what's your problem that we need solving? We were just getting into Selden's problem, but I want to hear what your problem is.
And then I think we should three-way call and then all talk.
Yeah.
Okay, hang on a second. I need like 30 seconds. So basically, I live with my boyfriend, and I'm 23, and he's 22.
Uh-huh.
And he put me on as a beneficiary on his life insurance. And I'm just wondering what that means. But I just had to leave because he just walked into the room.
Oh my
I'm sorry,
God.
he's 22 and he has life insurance?
Wait, he's 22 and how old are you?
23.
You're 22 and 23 and he put you as a beneficiary on his life insurance?
Is he like loaded? Who has
Yeah.
life insurance at 22?
Is he a rich boy?
We don't even, we don't have life insurance.
Yeah, Jesus. Do we need to get life insurance?
Yes, we're idiots.
Michaela, we're having a baby.
We are, Michaela. We told Selden. We
We
forgot
told
to tell
Selden,
you.
but we should have told you. I feel like we gotta. Michaela, can you?
I'm sorry. We have to first I can't believe a 22-year-old has life insurance. That's crazy.
Fully crazy.
But a beneficiary, that does mean something. Let's get into it. But let's put Selden on two. Can you three-way Selden in?
Selden. Hi. Sorry.
Selden,
Selden's
Selden's
on!
there.
Yay!
Selden's
Okay,
back.
great.
Okay. Selden.
Okay, Selden, Mackenzie,
Nervous.
Miles, me, we're all
Michaela.
on.
Selden and
sorry.
Michaela, what is up? We're so glad that we could sort of unite both these calls. What a fucking weird coincidence that we called back Michaela. This is too weird. Okay, so first of all, Michaela, go for your problem. And us and your best friend are all going to sort of figure this out together.
I think it's a good thing. I'm just wondering what it means. But
Okay.
Selden, Kurt put me as a beneficiary on his life insurance. Whoa.
Okay, Selden,
Yeah.
is the boyfriend rich?
I don't think so. I know he's from the Midwest.
Infamously
We all
known
went to
as
Cornell
wealthy.
together.
I just feel like life
But-
insurance at 22 is a wild thing. Do they have a dangerous job?
Yeah.
No, he works for a tech company.
Oh.
Oh. So,
So maybe it's just,
I don't know. I think it's just cool.
maybe it's part of the package, the company
Yeah.
package. A
He was
benef-
like, hey, you're the most important
Yeah.
person in my life. That's like really cool.
But a
Yeah.
beneficiary is the
Okay.
life insurance. I think that maybe means that
Don't murder him.
yeah, don't
because
murder him.
It'll look bad.
It'll look really bad if you murder him. And also, this will be played in court, and we just can't have that.
Yeah, no, honestly, it'd be so embarrassing to be in court. I don't want to do it.
We can't do it.
Wait, that's true. Oh my God. that is
I
true.
don't have the
Yeah.
outfits. I don't have the outfits for
I
court.
do.
Sarah does have the outfits for court.
I have the hats mostly.
What type of hat is that? Just a big.
They're big hat
Big
because,
hat.
Your Honor, I am innocent, and I have a big hat. Anyways, okay. I think just like Michaela, like be like, wow, he like maybe loves me. I don't know.
Yeah.
My mom freaked me out because she was like, me and your dad didn't do that till we were married. And then I was like,
Oh.
Okay, well, I think it's mostly like a financial thing, to be honest.
Yeah. So he's probably
We're
like.
married and we have not done that.
Yeah, we're married and we don't have life insurance. And by the way, nobody murder us.
Oh my God, we should handle this. I mean, if
Yeah.
I die, I'm bringing that much money, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, we don't have really many assets, so like life insurance wise. But
I leave you my teddy bear.
you can have my gaming PC. Yeah, I mean, I would say I think it's a good thing, but I think also just be like, hey, you put me on your life insurance. Like, should we talk about that? Like, that seems like a really
Yeah, always
sweet
talk about it.
thing. But I think also
Yeah.
it probably is like a. I mean, that's a little bit of a commitment move.
Yeah,
like the order
I
of
think so.
operations are like
Yeah.
meet the parents, beneficiary on the life insurance.
Well, before that, it's like emergency contact. It's like a step above emergency contact.
Yeah, and
that's true.
yeah, the
Yeah,
emergency
because he could
contacts.
put his like parents down as a beneficiary,
yeah.
but he
Well,
didn't.
his parents don't need that, really.
There you go.
They have.
There
yeah,
you go. There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go.
So live it up, girl. I don't
Yeah,
know,
live it up,
I will.
girl.
I don't know. I think just be like, that's so nice. Yeah, I think Miles always wants to talk about things.
But just be like, that's really sweet of you. Like, I don't know if you need to have it'll be a whole thing,
Yeah,
but just
and
be
then
like,
take a knife and murder.
then fucking take a knife. Well, poison.
I'm kidding. Poison. Oh my
Poison.
God,
I'm
no.
kidding,
I'm
poison.
kidding. For all purposes, I am
Yeah,
kidding.
and just to, we're not.
Murder's
yeah,
bad.
Murder's bad, and we are on the
Yeah.
record saying that.
Yeah, on the record, never
And
did
I
that.
never talked to you guys about this.
Never.
And you never talked about this, even though there's a public, even though there was a very
conversation.
public record of the conversation. You never talked to us about
Oh
it.
no.
Yeah. So
Sheldon is not
that
aware.
seems like it's a good thing ultimately, but it is kind of like a fun little like, ooh, there's a little future.
Yeah.
You're sort of looking into the
Yeah.
future, right?
I think that's sweet.
Yeah. No, I'm applying to medical school right now.
Oh,
so
cool.
kind of
Oh,
figuring out
that's
what the
really
future is
cool.
right now. And Selden just started medical school.
Whoa, Selden, when are you going? That's amazing. What is your interest?
I think currently I'm most interested in emergency medicine, but
Oh, that's
that
awesome.
might change.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
That's,
No, that's
so amazing of you.
that's really cool. We're sort of like narcissistic artists, so like we can't, but that's very cool.
No, I would do it. I just panic when I see blood.
I
So-
thought that I wanted to be a doctor for a while when I was like in middle school, high school.
Really?
But yeah, I did. And then I realized that I just wanted to, because I was watching so much Grey's Anatomy, I just wanted to have a dramatic lifestyle.
Oh wait, the Grey's Anatomy. I listen to the Tripod like religiously, and there's so many discussions about bath. You watching Grey's in the bathtub.
Absolutely.
All of that stuff is like.
And
Selden, you have no idea.
You have no idea. It's
He
more than I-
loves Grey's so much. And
do.
I get I'm embarrassed to say it, but like
yeah.
I get a little
Jealous? Do you get jealous about how
I'm jealous of Meredith Grey, and I'd like to bring it up now. No, I get a little like medical anxiety watching Grey's Anatomy.
Yes, absolutely.
So I start thinking I'm gonna like get all these diseases and stuff. So I can't really watch it with Miles.
Yeah.
So
as you've said to me many times in the middle of the night, they go in for hiccups and then the next second they're dead. Which I think is
that's an
you're
episode.
sort of you're worried about that a lot.
Sorry that's and hey, that's life. It's fragile.
Yeah, it's fragile. But that's
we're talking
so
to
cool.
two future doctors, which is really amazing. And I feel like we should not be giving advice because you guys are smarter than us. But we did date a lot and not go to school.
Yeah, we definitely did mostly dating stuff and didn't go to school.
So, Selden, do you want to say your problem again?
Yeah, what's your problem, Selden?
Yeah. So this one is more personal. So I am currently exclusive with a guy that I met back in my hometown about like 8 months ago. And I moved down to medical school like 2 weeks ago. And he's still in my hometown. He's visiting for like a year. That's where I met him. And then he's moving down to like Baltimore in like a few weeks. So it's going to be like a long distance thing. And technically we decided that we're not going to be dating.
Yeah.
So I was just wondering if you guys have experience with like exclusivity and not like a dating type of relationship. And if you ever did long distance as well, and like how that worked out for you.
Yeah. So I would say we both have experience like dating people and not being exclusive with them. Like dating multiple people and not being exclusive with them.
I'm good. I was mostly advanced in the non-exclusive category.
We both have master's degrees in fucking around.
Excuse you, Miles. God, this one's a hard one. And I couldn't do for me personally, and lots of people have though, by the way. Like, I'm going to ask some follow-up questions to see, but like long distance to me, I think is hard because
really
like
hard.
I need that support, there. But like also at the same time, you're going to medical school. That is your life. Like, that is your life right now.
So busy.
And to have that support and like, I'm just like pitching this. Like, I don't know. I haven't done long distance before, but like you could do it until it doesn't work or until you fall for someone else. I don't know. As long as like you're okay, you're kind of open to that. Cause it seems like you're kind of like, hey, we're partners right now. And we're like here for each other now. And like when we see each other, it's nice. But if you found someone new, you'd be like open to be like, and now we break up. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I think that's actually a really good point where like, there's no need to make a big decision until that decision is made for you, sort of. Like if you are like, there's no shame or harm in trying out long distance. Oftentimes I find long distance is really hard. I know many long distance couples that have broken up, but I also know some that have like been long distance for a year or two and then gotten together again. And so I think it's just like, you don't need to, just because you're moving into a different phase of your life, doesn't mean you need to make like a hard and fast rule of like, this is what I need, unless you're feeling anxiety or you're feeling like worried about it. If you're feeling worried about it, then reevaluate what you want to do. But I think there's no shame in just being like, let's try this out and see what happens. No promises either way. Like if this stops being fun for either of us, then we can be done with it,
And like, I'm just going to ask, you don't have to answer, but like, are there any cute students?
Are you looking, Sarah?
Well, I'm just saying, like, when you're at school, it's kind of like you get crushes, Like it's like I don't want you to like put your blinders on if you don't have to.
Yeah, I mean, I understand. Like, I guess I like looked at people because there's like about 137 kids in my class,
That's a small class.
I wouldn't say there's anyone like particularly attractive. Also, I feel like when I'm being exclusive has sort of like, not that I have my blinders on, but like, I know that I'm content with what I have. So I don't necessarily go out of my way to like, I mean, I'm making friends for sure by like being friendly and being platonic for now.
Yeah.
But
that's great.
And then that's great.
And if you're content, like, then keep it going, like.
Totally. And I think that's like the only danger with long distance relationships is that like, as long as your long distance relationship is not preventing your life from existing and growing as it would if the person were there, then I think that like you're good. But like the second that it's like, I have to like I might as well not go to the bar with my friends or go to this restaurant with my friends because I'm gonna be on the phone with like I think it's like once it starts detracting from your life in a way where you're not growing and changing, then I think it's like then you got to be careful. But that being said, I know people who have made it successfully work, and like it's tough, but you can do it.
And you need a support system during school,
Totally.
But all right, bad pitch.
Here we go, Sarah.
Can I do a bad pitch?
What's that?
What if you like also like, are you interested in like though like having a lot of like fun during these years, or like do you need that more of that like partnership?
I mean, yeah, like I want to party for sure.
Yeah.
You're just so young that I'm like,
What Sarah's touching on is, and this is sort of the other. This is it. What Sarah's touching on is something that let me get into it. It's not a failure to break up. Ooh,
Yeah.
that's actually a good one we can touch on.
Yeah.
It's not a failure to break
Yeah.
up with somebody, especially if there's a long distance thing where it's like, hey, this other thing is happening. Not that you need to. Not pushing you either way.
no, you're
even
good.
though Sarah
You're
is.
good, whatever you want. No, I'm not.
But I think it's just like if people often are like, it would be such a failure if then we're like all this time is wasted. It's like no. Like something is or something has happened that is, you're gonna have to be long distance. So there's no shame in just being like, hey, this is we've enjoyed it with this company. Let's like end on good terms, and then maybe down the line, if the door's still open, you guys can get back together.
Yeah.
Now that's
Right.
sort of like the nice way to be like it's just end on good terms versus like letting it hurt you guys in some way because of the stress. That being said, if there's no hurt or stress, then fucking keep ripping it, baby.
Yeah, and you're so busy anyways. You're dealing with like cadavers.
You're so busy. You're doing freaking double appendectomies.
You're doing
okay?
chemistry.
You're doing freaking chemistry. You're doing
You're doing
fucking
math.
Exactly.
You're doing blood.
We don't know how medicine works. We
No,
really
but
don't.
it's intense.
And it's intense and it's bloody and it's gory and it's horrible.
No, it's beautiful. You're saving lives. It's necessary. She wants to do emergency care, Miles.
That's
this
right.
person is a saint.
That's right.
Yeah, I think honestly, it's like a little bit of like I was in a relationship from like 19 to like 23, and I regret it. 24, but that's because it was like not like a great person, so I think that's what it was more. But I'm like, I sometimes like reminisce being like in college I could have done like all those parties and all those things, and I didn't. But I'm sure if they were like great, it would have been a totally different story. So don't listen to me.
Yeah. Does this help? Has this been helpful?
This was
Yeah,
like
so
very
much.
amazing.
Oh my gosh, please.
Good,
I'm
good.
so, by the way, the serendipity of the magic that I feel in this room that we were able to call both of you and then merge the calls. It's like, that's
So fun. I
that's
love
love.
best friends.
That's love right there, baby. That love,
Yeah.
that's the love that will, honestly, we're naming our firstborn son, Michaela Selden.
Selden, such a cool ass name. Like, did your parents is that a name or did they come up with
Oh.
that?
That's cool.
And Michaela's
It's
really cool
because
too.
it's because I'm Tibetan, so it's like Sede when you say it, but like in English.
Oh, nice.
Like the Americanized version is Selden. Like,
Oh, very cool. It's
so
a very cool name.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
thank you so much.
But well, anyway, thank you both so much for
Yeah,
calling
thanks,
in.
guys.
This has been so lovely,
Yeah.
and you have a fantastic evening.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you,
All right,
Michaela.
bye-bye.
Bye.
Wow, that was so unbelievably lovely.
They're both going to be doctors. That's all I can think about.
Yeah, that's cool though.
Miles,
What have we done?
And
with
also,
our
we have
lives?
no life insurance. We're so stupid.
I know. Like sometimes at the beginning of this, I felt
And
like
this
we
is
were on
an
top
ad
of the
for
world.
life.
And this is an ad for get your life insurance at a reasonable quote. That is very cool. They're going to be doctors. I did want to be a doctor for a while. Did you know that? Have I told you that?
I know. I heard it and it went in,
Yeah.
but I think what you wanted to say is you wanted to be a doctor on TV.
Exactly.
And so that was kind of me thing with law school. I was like, yeah.
I didn't want to be a lawyer.
I wanted to be like a lawyer in the courtroom being like,
Yeah.
your governor. Your governor.
Your governor.
See, this is my
You're prosecuting the governor.
Yeah, yeah.
Your governor is a criminal.
Is a criminal.
crook.
And that is why I condemn you. Yeah, that's the type of, like,
Yeah, I
and
get that. Let's do a little rapid fire here.
quick advice.
Quick advice. People have to send in their text messages.
Okay.
And they also ask for advice all in the text messages. Same number. They're
Okay,
just
cool.
text. So, and I want to do it here. Here we go. Rapid fire round,
Okay,
Sarah.
got it.
And
I'm
this
a
is
genius.
cold hard advice, fucking straight from the pipe.
Yeah, got it. No problem.
Here we go. Just wanted to say I love the pod. Also wouldn't mind some advice on how to move on because it's been over a year, and even though some days I'm completely over my toxic gaslighting ex, some days I still miss him.
I got a rapid fire answer.
Here we go.
Sometimes, okay, you loved someone, right?
Uh-oh.
You loved someone.
Yeah.
You honor that. Mm-hmm. You loved them, but you have to move
love
on.
someone, you honor
Honor
that.
them.
You
Loved some. I can't rhyme.
Yeah.
No, you love someone and you appreciate the love that you had for them.
Yeah.
It wasn't right. So you have to move on. But it's okay to have those feelings of being like, wow, we had that nice moment or something like that. But I won't ever go back to them.
Yeah.
But like I'm moving on. But like I acknowledge that there was some moments of love, but I am moving on.
I'm about to give an Academy Award winning piece of advice.
Okay. Better than mine.
We'll see.
Okay.
I guess it's up to you.
All right. Let's see.
What you miss is you.
Elaborate.
Let me go for it. What?
Okay.
What you miss is you happy.
Right, but he was toxic.
Yeah. But sometimes he made her feel special. Sometimes he made her feel good. What you miss is the feeling of you being happy, being treated in a nice way. It's the love. What you miss
We're saying the same thing, Miles. You just took mine and you are like, let's say it differently.
I'm sorry. You deserve full credit.
No, it's okay. I got it. You miss
You miss you at your peak, which still exists within you, and you're going to find it
Okay,
again.
I got a better rapid.
Oh my God. This can't be rapid. We have to
rapid,
move on.
Better rapid.
Right.
Okay. I get that you're acknowledging missing. Don't feel bad about missing, but know that there is someone better. Because we've had some friends with some toxic boyfriends.
Yes.
And then they find the love of their life afterwards. And they're like, oh my God, I can't believe I thought that guy was great.
Yeah.
So just know that acknowledge it. Don't be mad at yourself for missing. You're I think about them. But I know that the person for me that's not toxic and is amazing is out there.
Right.
Rapid.
That's beautiful.
Fire.
Rapid. Here we go. Okay, next one. Hey, my question is about rejecting someone. There's a guy who I know is into me and he's been pretty outward about it too, but I tend to joke it off or pretend I don't notice it. I really like him, but as a friend. I don't feel any romantic feelings toward him, but I don't want to ruin the relationship because he's such a great friend. How do I indicate to him I'm not interested without ruining our friendship?
Oh my God. I can't answer this one because I'm so bad at this.
You're very bad at this.
I'm so bad. When Miles and I first started dating.
Oh my God, this was so funny.
I know.
We've been dating for maybe 2 weeks.
But
3
I
weeks.
was so in love with you already.
Yeah, we're big in love.
There was this guy that there were a couple, this is not rapid. There were a couple guys that I was kind of dating. And this one sent me, I had a date with him that night, but I was, because he was on a trip, then he came back. So we were supposed to have a date.
Right.
And I was like, oh my God, I can't tell him that I'm dating this guy. I feel wrong to go out with him right now because I'm already so in love with Miles. And so I asked Miles if he had any ideas of how to text him.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's humiliating for me.
This is a twofer though, because what I said, I actually think also should be taught in the school of love.
It should be taught.
So Sarah was like, we've only been hanging out for a little bit. You were like, this guy, I made plans for him to come visit me here.
Oh, that was another guy.
Oh yeah. Sarah was hot shit. It was a million. But I was like, I'm not going to date anybody else because I really like dating you, but I'm not going to tell you what to do. But I'm not going to be dating anybody else.
And I remember we were doing the dishes.
Yeah. But I said that because it's I think also, especially early on in a relationship, and you're like, are we going to be exclusive conversation is scary to have. And especially if you and I were both people that were dating a lot, and that's great. And that's kind of I think we had that in common, whatever. But I said that specifically to be because if I had been who knows, we probably would have been fine. But if I had been I don't want you to date anybody else, you might have been oh, that's you're putting a wall around me instead of being
no, of course that would have been terrible. No, you said the most perfect thing. I was enamored. You killed it. When you said that, I gushed. It was perfect.
And then I also told you with the other situation, I can't write a text where you are rejecting someone that I'm replacing.
Yeah, you refused to do that. But I was like, you'd be great at doing this.
And I would have been.
No, so I'm going to actually pass this off on to Miles because the joking off and doing that's exactly what I would do. So, and then I never got really better at doing anything else.
I have been asked out before. And been hey, that's so flattering and very sweet. But I think that we should just be friends, and I really like you as a friend.
Yeah,
and here's what I'll say though.
Lean into that, being I value our friendship.
Yeah, but if they react abnormally to that, then that maybe is a sign that you need to distance yourself as a friend. This will tell a lot about the type of friendship you have.
Right, he needs to be respectful of your boundaries. To be honest.
Yeah, and if he's not, then that's not a good friend.
Yeah, it sucks. It sucks. But you have to be I wonder if is there a way to bro it out, being bro, that's so funny.
He's I'm actually
see how bad I am at this. This is my version.
That's all. Yeah, that's so funny. That's so funny.
Yeah,
though.
I
You're mad
don't
funny,
want you though.
You're mad.
That's crazy.
I don't want you.
See, this is I'm panicking. I'm sweating right now, even thinking about your situation.
Yeah.
Listen to Miles, just be brave and tell him how you're feeling and that you just really want to be his friend and has nothing, and you're just that's how it is. I'm the worst at this.
Yeah. we gave some amazing advice today, and I love you. And
I love you so much.
Now
I don't care if that's embarrassing.
I don't care if it's
I
cringe.
don't care if it's cringe. I'm going to be a mom and it's cringe and I'm proud. I don't care that I love you. Okay.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
I worked hard to find you.
That leads us to the final and most important part of our show.
Oh, yeah.
This is a segment that we call Get Real.
Oh, I love it.
Do you think that we're going to be good parents?
Yeah.
Are you crying?
I'm hormonal. I do.
That's very sweet.
I do.
She's genuinely crying.
I think one of the reasons I fell in love with you is because I knew you'd be a wonderful father the moment I met you. And I think we're gonna be creative.
Yeah.
And make mistakes. And
This fucking stupid music.
so many mistakes, like playing stupid music. Oh, look at the tear. But I think we'll bring love into everything that we do with them.
Yeah.
And even if we make mistakes, they'll feel loved and want to bring love into the world. And that should be our goal. And I know you'll do that.
That's a very good answer. What's your favorite name for the child that you can think of right now?
I like 3 names.
Yeah.
I had a list of names when I met Miles, and he kind of said no to all of them.
Okay, easy.
I really like Leo
Yeah.
and Julian. It's one of my best
This is like
friends.
the end
I
of a
know.
fucking sitcom.
I love it.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm a star. Oh God, I'm really living it. Julian is one of my best friends.
Yeah.
And he's a boy, he's a man that I hope our boy could be like.
Oh, that would be wonderful.
And I like the name Beckett a lot.
Yeah. I love you so much. And I think you're going to be a wonderful mother. And I think we'll continue to have lots and lots of fun.
And?
No, that's it. I just wanted to express my love and gratitude to you.
Oh.
Sometimes I feel bad for other people because they don't have as much fun as we have.
Yeah.
Sarah,
Yeah.
thank you for being the perfect guest on the show.
I'm perfect.
For the viewers at home, we did start this episode a little bit cranky and sleepy, and then we redid the intro.
Okay, I came home. I was tired.
I know.
And I'm hungry, and I wanted berries and a salad. And
Yep.
whatever, I'm pregnant. I can do what I want.
That's damn right.
And then I needed a cool off period.
You need to cool off. You
and
did
then
a
we
cooler.
did a little bit of the episode, and I was just blowing
And
it.
the tech
I'll be
was
honest.
broke. No, you were not blowing it. You were
No.
doing you were being
No, I
very
think I was just
sweet
boring.
and very funny. You weren't being boring at all.
And if
You were
I
being
was
very sweet.
boring this episode,
You
I'm
were
sorry.
not boring. You're being very sweet and very funny. And we had 2 calls, and the tech fucked up, and that's on me. And that's why we're using the laptop here. But then we came back around, and I thought we had a really lovely episode. And
I hope so. One of my things I have to work on is I want everyone to like me so deeply.
Yeah.
And I need to just like myself. So stupid. I can't even believe I said that out loud.
But sometimes you and I will just sit in bed spouting cliches to each other and be like,
I love a platitude.
and
What
we
can I
love-
say? I love a platitude. The sweet isn't as sweet without the sour. That was in my high school yearbook. And that is a quote from Vanilla Sky. I don't care.
That's damn
Love
right.
the movie.
Sarah, you have a one-woman show coming up.
I do.
Please tell everyone about the dates.
I have my one-woman show, or I think a solo show is a cooler way to say it.
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
I have a solo show. at the Yard Theater on August 27th, Saturday, August 27th at 7 p.m. and Wednesday, August 31st at 7 p.m. And it's a family show about secrets. It's sort of about my life.
What's a show about family secrets?
About family secrets.
It's not a family show.
Not a family. Well,
it's a show about your family, but it is not for families.
I don't know. Maybe let me know.
You hold a
guys
turkey baster full of what is presumably jizz in it.
But it's not jizz.
But it's not jizz.
That if it was jizz, that wouldn't be family. But it's not jizz. It's pretend jizz. Pretend jizz, not totally okay.
If you're in Los Angeles, go see Sarah's show. It's really wonderful. I'll be up in the tech booth in all black running the lights.
You will be in the tech booth. And yeah, I would love if you guys came. I think it's a really great show.
It's very funny. It's very sweet. And I think it's sort of about just like belonging to a family and what that means.
Yeah,
and it just, your story too has such a, it's not even that it has, the conclusion's not the right word. It has the most fantastic arc. It is a story with a beginning and a middle and an end. And I think a lot of times solo shows are just like, here are some of my thoughts on some stuff. And I feel like your show specifically, I love because it has like a secret. There's like secrets in it that come out.
Yeah, I mean, it's
just cool.
It's just what happened in my life.
Yeah.
And there's characters. There's fun. It's directed by my friend Catherine Dudas, who's a goddess and incredible.
Fantastic director of Juniper.
I find some of the parts embarrassing, I'll be honest, because I'm vulnerable and I'm telling like my internal thoughts. And that's like, I think the best part of the show, and the hardest part is like being like, this was hard. And I think that's fun to see on stage.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Well, everybody, thank you so much for tuning in. As always, you can tweet about the show, tell your friends about the show, and everyone, thank you so much for listening. Leave a review on Apple Podcasts or Spotify. Rate us 5 stars for a little kiss from me on the lips.
Yeah.
And we'll see you next week for more perfection.